Check, 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 check. Good morning, everybody. Well, shaking my bacons, a couple minutes early. ES is a dead. Yeah, we would absolutely cancel our orders before the opening, Tanzu. Let's see if they still fit what we're looking for. So we had a little news bleep this morning that there might be a ceasefire or something, which is total garbage, as usual. So we got a little order at 13. That is down 9 points. That's twice the ATR. We're going to chill on that. Love the short side if we go in that direction. There is very light news week this week. Oh, we have news in 7 minutes. I was just going to say I didn't see any news coming out this morning. Happy Monday, everybody. But let's take a look, Kev. Kevin says there's news. There must be news. Do we still like gold? 40.05 pivot point. Yeah, we'll give that a minute. Don't mind that. We go straight down 6 points from here. Let's keep our eyes on it. Chip stocks are flying. Micron was $800 last week. I don't see anything this morning. What do you see? I got nothing. I don't see anything here. I don't see anything tomorrow. I don't see much news this whole week. Canada. Oh, Canada. Wednesday, we got ISM.
Sing it, Dave.
Friday, we got the unemployment report. Oh, no, that's August 7th. We got nothing this week. It's very light. Very, very light. Really, nothing black all week till next week. We got earnings. Lots of earnings coming out. We had a couple of really good swing trades last week. We are going to start filming the body of the options course tonight. Boom chakalaka. It'll take us a couple of weeks to get through it. Happy Monday, YouTube. Everyone's looking to see what we can do. Let's give gold this pop down. If we spike down 6 points, exactly the ATR. Otherwise, we'll take a chill pill. We know gold is really sensitive to any kind of news. So let's see what happens. Give that a couple minutes. Let's see what earnings we got out this week. Let's take a look. I use seekingalpha.com to look for earnings. There's earnings whispers, a whole bunch of different ones that you can use. So let's see, earnings calendar. Here we go. Today, nothing. All the big ones usually come after hours. Tomorrow, nothing really. Wednesday, here we go. Wednesday, we have Google and Tesla on Wednesday and IBM. Thursday, Intel. So Wednesday, we got some earnings after hours. Boom, chakalaka. Wednesday night at 8 o'clock, guys, is our free monthly webinar. We're going to be giving away a bunch of Apex accounts. Just go to WSGTA.com to register. We have over 800 people registered already. So not a heck of a whole lot going on this morning. And again, it's summertime, guys and girls. So usually, unless we get tweeted, it's kind of quiet. I think last week, almost every day, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, we were done by 10:30 or 11 o'clock. Had a good week, made a couple of banana skins. Boom, chakalaka. Got slow markets Tuesday and Thursday night. So we're in nowhere's land right now. Just sitting dead flat. It's not even 8:30 yet. Take a chill pill. Bitcoin. I'm looking at Micron for a little short. Previous day high was 903. Let's see where we are on a daily. The reason we're looking at a lot of stocks now, guys and girls, is because we're going to start trading day trading options. Boom, chakalaka laka. So where are we? We recaptured all of the. Oh no, we didn't. 928 is the 9 EMA. Boom, on a daily chart. 928. If we get up there, it could be a little short. I'll put a little marker up. Micron. Yeah, 2 seconds. Now, Micron gets to 928. We will short the ETF for it, which is MULL. Boom. I don't know where it puts it, but we can do some size in this thing. 2360 maybe. And we'll see what happens. I'll put that out anyway. I tell you, last week, if you caught the options right in Micron, you made a fortune. To like 800, went up 90 points from there. So we are keeping our eyes on stocks. AMC, big earnings. Boom. Up a whopping 28 cents. They had the CEO on Squawk Box this morning. I'm like, Joe, ask him about his stock trading at 20 cents after the split. He's all excited. Netflix is kind of still hanging on the bottom of everything. Not ready to jump into that yet. Swing trade. Got down to 65. They're a huge level, monthly level. I don't think we'll ever see it, but it's around $44. SpaceX, little bounce. Again, this thing's down 9 out of 10 days, but we're not stretched RSI wise. I'm thinking around $100. If we get down there, there's also an ETF for that trades like $10. We'll keep our eyes on that. If we get a little boppy, dippy, toppy, whoppy, doppy, copy, doppy. Apple's the greatest stocks in sliced bread. I've been selling into this big strength going into earnings in my long-term holdings, only because it makes a new high every single day. Even on your long-term holdings, guys and girls, it's okay to trim and trim it. Wait for these big dipsy doodles, which are going to come. Gold bouncing strongly now. I like gold short. If we get up to like 40.28, you guys down with that? Up on the previous day high, up 11 points from here, twice the ATR. I'm okay with that. Let's put a little order out. Pattern has been about an hour of trading and then Deadsville. That's been the pattern. Oh, anybody got any suggestions? GC bounced off the London Hub. The London Hub. What we've been doing, guys and girls, and we'll try it again today. I mean, we got an hour, but we've been boxing the opening opening range on the opening in the ESs, especially when there's nothing else going on. It's worked pretty good. Scotty's been charting it. It's worked very well. First 5 minute buy stop, sell stop. So I'm kind of sitting in nowhere's landing everything. What's the double top in the ESs? 40, 41. That's up 10 points. We'll take a chill pill. Here's the bottom line, guys and girls. It's summertime. It's summertime. Morning arch. And things are very slow. So it's all about these freaking tweets that we're going to be getting every day, at any time, from anywhere. So that's the story, Jerry's. Patience, discipline, is what it's all about, especially during this summertime when it's very, very slow. So everyone can go back to sleep until 9:15. And that's the bottom line. Let me get my orb set up in case I forget about it. You see, I was trading last night. I don't know, like 3:30 or 4 o'clock in the morning, Tanzu, something like that. When's the London Org, Maria? Yeah, 3 a.m. Good luck with that. We're here long enough. I ain't getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning to trade the London Orb. Morning, Elijah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Tom. There is no news. So it's up to our laureate. Oh, there you go, Tom. It's up to our illustrious president. Everything else is just dead in the water. That's okay. If don't fit, don't force it. Boom, chaka laka laka. Morning, Dan. Good morning, Vietnam. This SKJY trade's pretty good too. That's a new IPO. Finally had a bounce. Got down to 145. 167 should be some resistance in that. And they have options in that one too. Boom, chaka. 3 a.m. Eastern time, yeah. All right, Scotty, I'm going to volunteer you to start getting up at 3 o'clock every day to trade the London Orb.
What did I get volunteered for?
To get up at 3 a.m. to trade the London Orb for 20 minutes.
I told these guys at some point I'm going to.
Hey, listen, if you're journaling trades and it's working, why not?
Yeah, what was beautiful is I got to test that while I slept. I just put a bot on that traded it. It's like, I ain't doing this. The thing about Europe is that it always opens in a consolidation. And then typically once it chooses the direction, it stays in that direction. Very much unlike New York. And if you can get ahead of that, you can do very, very well in Europe.
I'm down with that.
I just like sleep more.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's right.
What's China doing? China's getting a smackdown this morning. This Yang. Yeah, it's down $3. What's up with Baidu and Baba? Baba Booey, Baba Booey, Baba Booey. 118. Yeah, it's not even down. Baidu's been dead money for 2 years. 107. And it's up a little bit. So that's the story, Jerry's. Yeah, D looking good. It's already like a summer Friday, and it's freaking 8:30 in the morning, right? Whack. I think we have some people visiting that course owners. Guys, if you are on YouTube and you're a course owner, just send me your course details, and I have everybody visiting this week. We've done it the last couple of weeks. So everybody's getting a chance to come in and hang out in the trading room if they're a course owner. I live in UK. There you go. All right. Scotty, your wife still trading London?
No, my wife's all but American now. She wakes up at like 9:30.
Nice.
But no, when she first come over and we were going through, the process with DHS, she was still working for a European organization. So in that case, she was basically working third shift here. So she's like, I'm just going to stay on my schedule. And that's when she traded it. It was like a year and a half.
Love it.
Yep. I keep asking her friends. I'm like, you guys live in the future. Give me stock picks. And they're like, what? I'm like, never mind. You don't even get my joke.
We need the almanac that Marty had.
Oh, yeah. Biff,
From
the
Back to the
sports
Future.
almanac. Yeah, hell yeah. We already got Ken. He can jump up there and play Johnny B. Good on a Gretsch.
Everyone's looking to see what they could see. Just Deadsville. I mean, we are not moving at all. So let's take a little break, have some coffee, do a little dance, make a little love. UVXY is down to the 24 range again. Where are the spies? 746. So we're 15 points from all-time highs, 2%. 2%. So let's see what we got to recapture here. 9 EMA is 748.80. We're at 746.50. So 748.80 could be some nice resistance. That is the 9 EMA. I'll throw a little marker out there because that could be a spot to short the ES is 748.80. See, we're getting prepared, guys and girls. Going through all our charts. Looking for daily, weekly resistance. 748. We'll call it 50. Why am I putting that up there? Because when I go to my daily chart, that is a 15 EMA. Both around the same. I call it 748. That's lower. And that, if we spiked all the way up there, would be a good spot to short the ESs. I don't know where the ESs will be when we get there, but if we spike up to 748 this morning, we're going to look to short them. Let's see where the ES daily resistance is. Probably around, let me see, 15 EMA, 75.51. So there you go. Almost the high we made this morning. We made a high of 40, so 45. So what we'll do is we'll lower this to 45, the daily 9 EMA. Something we can leave out for the opening. Maybe. 75, 45. Keep in mind, guys and girls, especially in the morning, I tend to stay on my micros because God knows what's going to get tweeted or not. I hate starting out the morning by getting into a bad trade. So that's just to take a chill pill early. Like I said, last night was good trading off the orb. Got a little cushion this morning.
Well, I'll say it again, the base trade. So if you look at London last night, somebody just said London was brutal. That base trade, which is the 5-minute candle right before the open.
Let
If
me
you
take a look.
box
Hold
that,
on.
yeah.
Let me bop it up there.
Scroll
So
there.
we're looking right here.
Yeah.
Yep.
One candle before that. Right before that one right there. That's the base trade candle. That 255 candle right there at the line. If you took that breakout and went to sleep, you woke up straight up this morning.
Yep.
London has a tendency to consolidate like that. And then once it picks a direction, very often it stays in that direction. So if you're a trend trader, the London orb is probably your friend.
And you grab a couple of minis and you go to bed.
Correct.
Put a stop order in. That's all.
Yep. That's the
My
game.
problem is if I did that, I probably wouldn't sleep.
See, that's the problem that I
That's the
have, which
problem.
is that's why I put a bot on it. And I was like, you will exit this trade.
Yep.
And I've had it come right up to target and just miss and wake up going, well, shit, had I been here, I'd have exited,
Exactly.
It is what it is.
Exactly.
Yes, correct, Kelvin.
Yeah. Only micros in Apex. This was that 250,000 PA account. Caught a couple of good trades last night. What do I got to make? 6,000, Scotty? 6,500, right?
6,600, $100 more than your drawdown.
And in 8 days of trading, you have to have
8 or 10. I think it's 8.
right. And that's a legacy account, so we can get paid out of that a million times. That's why we like it so much.
Yeah.
Not easy, you know. You got to make $15,000 to qualify it.
The issue that people will have if like I laid out a spreadsheet and looked at the math, and just because you can size up, people say, well, my account can afford it. Granted, but your intraday trailing drawdown cannot, because if you go up $2,000, it pulls back 3 points. You're now taking away like a third of your drawdown. You do that in 3 trades, you blow the account with a $10,000 profit.
Exactly.
So people have to understand the math. That's the key to legacy accounts.
Yeah,
is do the math.
and we should not have a problem with that because we're scalpers.
100% agree.
You make 500, you make 1,000. That's it.
Yep.
Get your
That's why
targets, you're done.
That's why sizing down trend trades is so important, because the trend trade has a drawdown component that you have to account for. Most people haven't figured out that
You
math.
could be up 20 points. It pulls back 5 points and your account's gone.
Correct.
By the way, guys and girls, all this is explained in the course. We go over all this in great detail. Great detail.
Yep.
And Scotty's going to do any progress on that, Scotty? I know you're doing a big, what is it, ATR or what's the one you're doing next?
The one that the recording I'm doing is option setup. I went over it with Ken yesterday.
Right.
But I don't, yeah. And the nice thing about long calls and long puts, regardless of your drawdown, is again, you don't necessarily need a stop loss. If you're willing to lose or risk what you paid to get in and you stay small, you take $60 winners and $100 losers. You're going to be fine. So there's 2 ways to look at that, because if I'm leveraging, I'm going to want a stop loss. I'm not leveraging. I'm going to take a dollar contract and I'm going to buy it. If I can make $2 on it, great. But what's the odds that it's going to go zero?
I was asking you the next private lesson, the next group session. What's that?
August 2nd, we're going to do advanced Fibonacci and market contextualization.
Boom.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, August 2nd. Scotty, post the email up there. This is a group lesson. I think it's like $65.
Yep.
Advanced fibs.
That is correct.
That's beautiful. Love it. This is only for course members, guys and girls. We don't offer this to the general public.
And send me an email now, guys, because I'm setting it up this afternoon, and there's always somebody that says, "Hey, man, I missed you." I'm like, I know. That's why there's a second one. So, but help me out with that, guys, because we haven't done one for probably a month and a half or so, DG, just because of all this been going on.
Yeah. When we start filming tonight, Scotty, it doesn't matter what order we do it in, because we're going to just put it all together anyway. So maybe we start with the setup, how to do the limit orders and all that stuff, and Ken can do psychology, and that'll be enough for one night. We can do whatever we want.
Well, my plan, and I want to be clear about this. Okay, I showed Ken yesterday, and he popped up the DOM. Now, I'm not a DOM user, but I'm going to be experimenting today with how the DOM manages premium charts. And then my plan was just to put together a recording from a blank screen to a functional layout that leverages your strategies. That video is coming out early this week.
Perfect. We'll figure it out tonight.
Yes, sir.
What we want to do.
Time's at 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Okay. Groovy.
All right. I'm filling my coffee, guys and girls. This is patheticness.
Yeah.
Do you know where to find bracket orders and trading views? Scotty?
Yeah. So bracket orders and trading view have been challenging for prop firms. However, any order that you put on your bracket order is just like Top Step. Once you grab it, your order's on the board. You could drag a stop and you could drag it up. Otherwise, you have to go to the settings on the right-hand side and turn on brackets immediately. I know Perry was using them for a while, and she went to Ninja because they're clunky. Execution issues, things like that. But trading view brackets, guys, are right on your order. If you have an open position, you can cancel stops and recreate them from the position without using a separate window.
Gotcha.
And so my recommendation would be again, when you guys are using YouTube or you're doing research, stop asking YouTube the question, what? If you say, what should I trade? It will give you advice. If you ask it how, it will teach you mechanics, and you trust your journal for advice. So use the how question and say, how do I execute bracket orders in TradingView? And it will give you a very distilled textbook way to set it up. If you say, what bracket order should I use? You're going to get a bunch of idiot talking heads that are probably 17 years old. You're going to get bad advice. So ask how.
You can't do automatic break even. You need to do it manually.
That is 100% correct. And you're going to find that many, many, many platforms, folks, have become primarily concerned with charting, where they want their chart to work more than advanced bracket orders. Typically because, I don't have the data on this, but I would make the argument that most retail traders don't do advanced trade management. And so more professional platforms like a NinjaTrader platform, which is the futures preferred platform in the world, has very advanced order brackets. Even if you're an order flow trader, there are actually software out there as an add-on that focuses on order flow execution, execution on bar close, very advanced ordering things, but you can't use what I would consider entry level or basic platforms and expect them to perform that way. They just don't. So don't hurt yourself for the learning curve on platforms, guys. But as you evolve and as you're ready, 100%, take a look at some of these more professional platforms and get off of the, I'm not even going to go there. Just,
don't.
There are some platforms that are just not as developed as others, and you got to find the one that works for you.
Let's see. What do we have at 75.45? Traders asking. Okay. Check it out, trader. So I don't have anything on my 5-minute chart up to 75.55. So I'll go to my 15-minute chart. Still have nothing.
75.45 GG is a double top.
Yeah. Well, check this out, guys. We have 75.49 is our 30-minute 200 EMA. Boom. So we certainly like that. That's up 22 points. But if I go to my daily, my 9 EMA is 75.45, 15-minute 9 EMA. So that's where I'm getting it from. So we got a double top, we got 45, and we got 49. So it's very important to go check your charts on multiple time frames, which we show you exactly how to do. So we got 45. We got a double top. No, it's the same thing. So our double top, and isn't it amazing, guys, that we stopped exactly at 75.45, which if we look this morning, right, 5-minute chart, we got nothing. But if we were smart enough to go to our daily chart, you could see that it exactly hit the 15 EMA on a daily chart. So how cool was that? Right? And we went down, what, 17 points from there? 22 points from there. Perfect. What up, Pete?
Morning, guys. How's everybody?
It's all yours, Pete. We're dead. The market's dead. There's nothing going on. It's quiet.
All right. Good morning, everybody. What's up, Robert? Anyway, first of all, good morning. It's me, Peter Tuchman. I sat on Wall Street having an apple. An apple day keeps the negative traders away. Anyway, excuse me. So let's talk for a minute. Over the weekend, there's so much stuff going on around the war still being raging, right? And obviously stuff's happening in the Straits of Hormuz. Obviously last week, the market was actually down its third week out of 4, even though it didn't even really feel that way. I mean, the market said this sort of one day up, one day down sort of thing. We're back in this narrative where oil is up because of the conflict being raging again, that Mr. Trump believes that Iran only listens to bombs and all that kind of stuff. I mean, so it's kind of quietly happening in this odd way, although I'm sure it's not quiet over there. Anyway, last week, market was up some days, down one days. I mean, there is some volatility, but we still haven't really caught our footing in July yet, right? We are in earnings season, earnings out of the gate. We're solid on the bank front, but the pressure that we're seeing around AI with China, with chips and with compute and with memory, and now they're calling it that sector in like 9 different names. It used to be the Mag 7, right? And then we went into software and chips. And then we went into memory and compute. I mean, I don't know what they're looking for and what they're talking about, but they're like breaking off that sector into so many different friggin' names. And there has definitely been some pressure around the AI space for some reason, because net, Nothing has changed. The trajectory hasn't changed. The billions of dollars committed to data centers all over the world and committed to data centers in freaking space has not changed. But those stocks have been under pressure, right? They've been under pressure since January, right? We know that software, first of all, look, people need to also realize that when a sector is down 13 or 14%, mainstream media is talking about, oh my God, this is like the worst time in forever. They failed to talk to you about the fact that over the month before that, it was up 40 or 50%. When something's up 50% and pulls back 14%, it's still a bullish trend. So all that being said, we're trying to get our footing. People are trying to understand where they should be placed as far as their diversification in their portfolio for the year of 2026. Are we heavy into tech as we had been in the last couple of years prior because it served everybody well or not? So all that being said, we're going to come into the rest of the earnings season over this week and next week. Good morning, Camille. We're not sure yet, but look, the volatility is there as David described. I mean, technicals are working. We've seen some moves across stocks, across sectors that has been extraordinary from the Dow even to the S&P, to the NASDAQ, to the Russell, where, I mean, we've got these huge moves on the upside and the downside, some tweet related, some not, some earning related, some not, some just chatter around about AI versus the earnings, right? So earnings have been solid, although there's this sort of underlying weakness of the whole tech sector. All that being said, we are day traders. Welcome to Monday and Friday trading the opening bell with David. I don't know how long you've been doing this, but having David and the team here for an opening bell is absolutely one of the greatest educational gifts of the century, because you can come in, you can have been doing this for years, you see the economic data, you see the market not moving or moving a lot, and you really don't know really what to do with it. And just David's a master at that, is trying to understand what's happening in the market. And if nothing's really happening, I'm telling you that. Because at the end of the day, the worst thing you should have is somebody who should be sitting on their hands and just watching and waiting for price action and technicals to set up the market, but they get itchy and they got to do something, and then they trade on FOMO, hype, and hope. Those are not sustainable trading strategies. If nothing is happening, you don't do anything, right? David always says the life of a day trader very often can be boring. Although, I mean, to me, life's not that boring. But yes, if the market isn't telling you to do things, don't do them just for the sake of trading. That is a master mistake. And also, with the world of breaking news and Trump and tweets, right? You could be in a stock for all, or an index, right? We're talking futures here. You can be in an index for all the right reasons, and then one of these tweets comes out, and the whole trade goes to shit. Excuse my language, but that is a fact, right? For no particular reason, and then 15 minutes later, the tweet is retracted, or they say, "Oh, I said, she said," all that kind of stuff. Anyway, look, July will come and go. We will get the earnings season. It's really important because tech is on deck right now, right? And we're going to have to really understand where we are. Goldman Sachs came out of the gate leading as the first coming out of the gate as earnings, right? And they were super solid. The bottom line is it's going to be, and the reason for that is a lot of things. Think about all that. Remember all that churn and burn we heard about SpaceX and stuff like that? Well, that's how these guys are making their money, right? Banks are making money from deals. They're making money from IPOs. They're making money from all that churn and burn. And that's why they were good, because think about it. The earnings now we're coming out of Q2, which is when we were in that war, conflict, whatever the heck you want to call it, right? So you're wondering, like, why were people making money? You understand why defense stocks were up and stuff like that, but you don't understand the rest of it. Tech will be another story because it's been one of those, sell the software, buy the chips, sell the chips, buy the memory. I mean, it's been such a huge rotation. The one thing I will say that comes from experience and having done this for 137 years, I look good for my age, yes, but having seen this movie a million times before, right? That this market, when advances versus, you can have a market that's up 300-400, down 300-400, okay? Look at the advances versus declines to show you the exact directionality of the market. If the market Dow is up 400, S&P is up 60 handles, but the advances versus declines is literally 50-50, that is a sign that there's rotation going on. People are getting out of their outperformers and getting into some small cap, mid cap, and finding value elsewhere. All that being said, we're here. We're day traders. We're here to scalp the market. Scalping is not a bad word. We're here to buy and sell and short stock when price action and technicals tell us to do so. Okay, and we look forward to having you around as long as you want to come and hang out with us. Trade the opening bell with David and the team on Mondays and Fridays can be pivotal in getting you out of the gate night, getting you out of bed on a Monday morning. Anyway, I'm going to pass it to you. I got to get back down to the exchange. I'll see you all later.
Thank you, Pete.
You got it. Thanks, Scotty.
Well, you guys will notice in chat right there. So you heard Peter mention something called the advanced decline. These are called the market internals. The advanced decline is $ADD symbol. Now you can track that on a scale of -1,000 to 1,000. It's an oscillator, market internal oscillator called the advanced decline. And it essentially measures the number of stocks that are advancing and the number of stocks that are declining across the market. He talked about a 50-50. So don't be afraid to do a little bit of Google hunting and understand what market internals are, specifically when it comes to the tick, which is $TICK, $ADD. Those are just market internals that give you a pretty broad look of the market as a whole. And you can put that chart on your platform, whether it's Thinkorswim, et cetera. I've seen some pretty colorful studies that mark out green areas and red areas given the 600 to -600 and the 1,000 to -1,000, because between 600 and 1,000 is considered aggressive. So if you see advanced decline to the upside, then the majority of the market is moving up today. And so it's just kind of a dashboard indicator of the overall market condition, but it's not a buy or sell signal. It's just one component of overall market analysis. That's what Peter was talking about. So if you guys want a Monday rabbit hole, advanced decline.
Yeah, guys and girls, anyone got anything they want to talk about? Of course, this market is absolutely dead. Dead.
Half of my crew yesterday got sick, David. Because we had to go north for the big rally. So we rode up north and my eyes are burning all weekend. So whatever's going on in Canada, turn it off.
I know, it's been horrible.
Yeah.
Everywhere, New York, everywhere.
Yeah, come down over Pennsylvania mountains. I got family up there, and they came back from Delaware, and they were like, "You can't. It looks like fog, and it was smoke because it's got like an orange tinge to it." Yeah, that's the only thing. Other than that, weekend was relatively boring.
All right, guys, cancel the buy side of gold. We're going to cancel everything in 10, 15 minutes and just take a chill pill for the opening. Let them do their thing.
And we're right about a 50% retracement of last week. A lot of room to the upside.
Back after a rough time with no trading. Glad to hear and see you all. All right, welcome back, Bo. Hope everything is okay or better.
Yep.
There's just nothing. Nothing. The one things I don't want to leave out is gold. You know, if some MESs out, we can leave it for the opening, and we'll certainly look to box the opening if we keep staying this tiny. Give it a shot, small with the ESs. Otherwise, we got nothing. There is nothing to do here, guys and girls. So. You know what Tom Petty always says? The waiting is the hardest part.
Oh, I thought you said, "Don't do me like that."
That fits. Don't do me like that. IBM's back down to 210. I like that if it gets below 200. Micron's up $34. Netflix is down 47 cents. The UBXY is getting pounded again, down to 24. We like that around 23. We've been swinging in and out of that 23 to 25. What's NVIDIA doing? Nothing. Palantir's down $1. Nothing there. Palantir, Tesla's up $3. Nothing moving and shaking that we care about.
I was just pointing out Tesla and Google just because I haven't analyzed them, but those are the only two earnings this week that I think are exciting. AT&T, Verizon, that's two tomorrow and Friday, but Tesla and Google are Wednesday. Wonder if we have any news on those days also.
Let me look at Tesla. I mean, basically in 2 years, this thing has done nothing.
Yeah. It's diluted though. After that 3,000 split, Tesla's been cultish and thick. And Google just got a light spike on it.
Google's been great.
Yeah.
So on a monthly chart, 300 is a nice spot. Where are we? 346. 317 and then 300. Earnings are on Wednesday afternoon. Groove in. No, whoa. Speaking of that, look at that little 5-minute boppa naked $2.
Yeah.
Out of the blue. Nothing in oil. Nothing in ES. All right, we'll leave. I don't know. I'm not going to leave anything. Let's hope this 5-minute bar stays nice and calm. We'll try popping a couple of trades on.
Yeah.
Everyone's looking, and then we'll play our orb. Let me grab my coffee over here. Let's see. How much should I have minimally if I want to trade micros on Interactive Brokers? Okay, let's take a peek. I mean, I have what? I don't know. I have $26,500, but
yeah.
Let's take a look at our futures and our MESs. Okay. Each contract is $3,000. So I would say, a minimum, if you want to be doing 2 contracts every time you trade, 7,000. 10,000 if you want to be trading 3 contracts. So minimum of 7,000.
Does IB give you guys margin?
No margin on futures.
Yeah.
Cash.
Ninja, yeah. Well, Ninja does, but a lot of people are finding out that if their data feed is slow, meaning it's like the lower end, the fees on that futures margin is considerable.
Yeah, especially if you're trading, micros.
That's right.
This is $1.25 per contract. So think about that. If I do one, it costs me $2.50, right, in and out, and I make $5.
That's the tick.
It's not worth it.
$1.25 is a tick value. You're going to pay more than that in fees.
Yeah.
It depends on your data subscription. If you guys are paying top dollar for
I
data
pay a bucket
subscription,
trade, period.
Yeah. Well, you can get down to 9 cents per contract, but you're paying for it up front in data fees. So you have to look at what your data fees are and what fees you're comfortable with and find a sweet spot.
Yeah, you're better off putting a couple of grand in Ninja.
Yeah. If you want to do that, and then you have intraday marginable value. And when that margin is out, they will make you stop trading because it doesn't replenish every trade. You use it for the day. It's kind of like having a cash account, DG, where you can spend the money you got. They just include the margin in that cash value. So if you were just in, out, Ninja will stop you and say that you're out of margin for the day. So just depends on your platform, people. Make sure that you understand your brokerage. That's my advice is understand your brokerage.
Exactly. Let me grab my coffee. Hopefully this stays nice and tight. We'll try that on the opening. Otherwise, it's just nothing going on. Want to leave 55 out for the opening? I'm certainly down with that. I'm not opposed to leaving 45 out for the opening. It's 3 times the ATR, Dom. 16 points. I'll leave that. I'm gonna leave that out. It's a double top. It's a daily. I'm okay with that. And I'm not opposed to leaving out 11 on the opening, down 18 points. Look, we'll put a couple of MESs out. What's the worst that happens? We lose 50 bucks. A boom, chaka chaka. All right, let me grab my coffee. I'll be right back. Everybody's working for the weekend. Anyone want to look at any stocks, anything, any questions about anything? Anyone have any orders out that we don't have? Talk to me, goosies. What are we doing? Yeah, I agree. Nothing. Like I said, I'll try to box the opening. One of my extra PA accounts. As long as we stay here doing nothing, right? Good morning, Mio. Welcome back, Carter. Your dreams are your ticket out. Oil. Do a little dance. Nothing. Gold. Nothing. Let's look at gold. I know we have 40.05. Then we have 39.81. And we got some previous day lows all the way down here, but let's check a couple of different time frames, see if we got anything else. 15 minute, 30 minute, 1 hour. Exactly times it. No, we got nothing. Okay. We botch. Yeah, but there's no range right now, Maria. Just dead. I don't like 05. It's only an 8-point move. We look for a far from moving average trade or something if we go in that direction. Otherwise, it's dead. Everything's dead. There's no volume. It's summertime, guys and girls. So it's time to take a big, fat, green room chill pill. Boom, chaka-laka laka. Can you explain really quick the candle for the box trade? Yeah. I bought the cast last night. Beautiful. I'm having trouble with the setup on TradingView. Who do I contact? Send Roman an email. I want to bother Scotty with that. Send Roman an email. He'll walk you through the process. Get you all set up. All right. So the idea behind boxing the opening trade is at 9:29, as long as this bar, doesn't spike up or down more than the ATR, 5 points from where we are, I will put a buy stop at the top of the bar. Let's just say, for example, I'll use this. Let's see. The low is 27, the high is 31. So I will put a buy stop at 31 and a sell stop at 27. The idea being, if we get above 31, we continue up. If we get below 27, we continue down. So that's boxing the opening. The opening candle. Doesn't always work. Go to indicators in TradingView and put WSGTA indicators in the search. There you go. Boom. See if that works for you. You should have it in there. Now, we still have, 10 minutes to go, so we could have this bar stretch out one way or the other. And again, it doesn't always work. I do it with a couple of minis just to have little action on the opening. I'm interested in AMD and Micron today, if they move from where we are right now. Recently bought the futures course, and I was wondering how I can get the same indicators, you and your team, on Ninja Trader, since I couldn't find it in the course. Yeah, you're not going to get the same indicators on our charts on Ninja Trader. We don't use Ninja Trader for charts. Giali. We're either using TradingView or Thinkorswim for charts, not Ninja Trader. Roman, you have in the course, we walk you through how to do all of these watch lists. Okay. So our watch lists show us when things are in trend trade, when things are stretched out, far from moving average trades. Again, that is all in the course. We walk you through how to set them up and what they mean. Basically vets all of our trades for us. So once the market opens, I can start looking at my 3-bar downtrend things. You see Oracle's in a little downtrend right now. Now, there's not going to be any volume in any of these things right now, but IBM is in a nice downtrend. So usually 9:45, 10 o'clock, we'll start looking at these things. And if they rally up to our 9 and 15 EMAs, we'll get short the ones that are in a downtrend and just hang out. Look at Dell, it's in a little bit of an uptrend. So it actually, I don't need this. Why do I have this watch list here? Get rid of that. How do I get rid of this? Get rid of this watch list. That doesn't do it. There we go. That's better. Now we got them all. And again, we walk you through exactly how to do that. That is right, Tom. This is when the bosses are on the beach and they say, don't do anything until summer ends. Hands off the buttons till I get back. That's why it's so impatient, so important just to be patient. Take a big fat chill pill. Things set up, they set up. They don't, they don't. Your chart does not have the ATR stop or the max contract risk. Max contract risk, yeah. Your max contract risk, everything should be on there. Risk management course as an add-on. So you should have it. And you should be able to just, it's one button to get it into your charts. Anyone who's having a problem with any charts who is part of the course or is who has the course, we will straighten all that stuff out for you on slow markets tomorrow night. If anyone needs help with their charts.
Well, now that you've included, here's the thinking. If we, because the risk management's now included with all courses, people, if we add that study to your chart, you're going to try and just use it. The reason why I think we should keep it separate as part of risk management is because you need to go through the risk management course before you use it. So correct. It puts everything on your chart in one click, and then you do your risk management course. And at that point, you should understand Thinkorswim well enough to add the risk management label yourself. And if you can't, please come and tell us and we'll help you. But it's imperative that you guys take the actual course itself so that you understand what that study is doing for you. Otherwise, if you ever lose that study, you can't trade anymore because you don't know how it works. So please do the risk management course before you add that study and don't sabotage yourself. That's why we haven't merged them.
Yeah, and that's we recently added that, you know, that was a $200 standalone course, and we've given it to everybody as part of any course that they buy. So take advantage of it. Get in there and study. That's with everything that we do, guys and girls. Okay. Yes, we're here every single day if you're part of the private trading room. If you own every course, we're here Tuesday and Thursday nights for 3.5 hours. What is this? No. But you have all these resources that you have to help us and do, you know, some of the work. We're not a signal service. This is what, any orders you see up here, guys, this is what I am doing. I'm not telling anybody what to do. This is what David Green is doing. Everybody pushes their own buttons. But you have all these resources, so use them. And then come on Thursday nights to our mentorship meetings and ask questions about anything. We had 100 questions last Thursday night. We had almost 200 people in the room. And we answered every single question. Take advantage of everything that WSGTA offers you. Boom chakalaka. So again, I don't want this bar to get too big. Nice and tight right now, but we still got 5 minutes to go. Good at 45, good at 11s, 5748 is a marker. Micron's a marker, up 40 points. What's gold doing? Anything worth looking at? Nothing worth looking at. Gold. That's the story. Using a little boys' room. Get ready to rock and roll in Fiverr. If the ESs spike up 5-6 points between now and 9:30, it's no trade because it'll already have moved the entire ATR. So we want this to just stay dead flat. BRB. So you see how this is spiked up so much? No longer in play. Now we just take a chill pill. No longer in play, guys and girls, because that bar just took us out of play. So we'll leave our orders for the opening. We go to 45 and we want to go up to 55, guys. Or 49. What do you guys think? 49? Let's be a little more conservative on the opening. It's fine. We got 49 and 55. Take a chill pill. Let things open in 2 minutes. Any reason why on the micros, but looking at the minis? Yeah, it's the same thing. Sometimes I'm always looking at the ESs because that's what most of us are trading on Apex. We're going to bring our bid up to 16 on the opening, 200 EMA. Down 15 points. A boom, chaka, laka, laka. Even if you did boot camp, what is that? Oh, hi. I'm only seeing part of the question. No, let's let things open, guys. Take a chill pill. We'll get to all your questions if you have any. Problem with boxing this now is we'd be buying it up 5 points, which is almost the entire ATR. So let them open. Take a chilly willy. And we'll play our orb. Do a little dance. Make a little love. Get down tonight. Woo! So we're going to be looking for our opening range breakout in about 10 minutes. Let it set up. Gold. Deadsville. Can watch that for a break of the orb in 5 minutes. Oil. Deadsville. ES is spiking a little bit. Looks like we might have the top of the orb set up. Bottom of the orb to buy anyway. Still like 49, guys, if we spike up there in this Nick Papadopoulos. Good. Still like 49. Bottom of the orb now is 33. So that's probably setting up, right? Down 9 points. We got a 5-point ATR. 30 EMA is 29. Something like that. $55 after 49, yes. 49, somebody had a fib. And I still like it, guys. We got to go up 7 points to get there. I think the top of the orb, bottom of the orb is set up, right? 30 EMA is 29. Everybody all right with 29, down 13 points? I'm good with that. $75.29. Boom. Bottom of the orbation. I mean, we can watch a break at the top of the orb, but not a trade I'm very fancy about right now because we've moved so far to get there. Again, guys and girls, summertime, take a chill pill. SKHY. All right, let's go around the horn here. Nothing in oil. Gold trying to break out of the top of the orb. 40.19, but we went up 7 points to hit it. We like 40.28 in gold. Tom, what do you think of that? Previous day high? Kind of like that. MGC. Yeah, 40.28. That works for me. Up 10 points from here. Where are the spiders? Spiders just hit 748. Oh, it's like 748.90 is the actual level. And see how we hit that 748. We got a little pullback in the ESs. So that was a little resistance level. Now you can look for a break of the orb. The high is 46. But not paying you nothing. And again, we moved up pretty high to get there. So I think we go up to 55, not 49. Yeah. I mean, I still like 49 if we get there fast, but patience. I'm going to leave on at 49, guys, if we spike up there. Still a 6-point move. Okay, we got 49 and we got a fib at 52. Bump, bump, bump. We got 51.50, okay. All right, now I don't like 49 anymore. Chill pill, cancel gold. We're not going in that direction. Consolidating at the highs here, guys and girls. Patience. Come up on our bid. 33. I like that. Down 13 points. Now you got your break of the orb, and it was nice and clean, right? Orb high was 45. It just paid you 3 points. Perfect. Anyone grab it? That was very nice. Orb breakout. Tested it, pulled back, broke out above. Someone lie and say they got it, please. Besides Scotty, nobody cares if Scotty got it. Yeah, exactly. I know we got 51. Let's just be patient to 55. Someone had 51.50. We just missed it. Let's be patient. Bump, 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 bump. Do it. Do it. Don't hesitate. Nah, you piece of dog crap. Well, we got a good orb breakout for 3 or 4 points. Good. A couple of people got the orb break. Nothing in oil, nothing in gold, nothing in Bitcoin, nothing in MU. SpaceX is down again. That thing can't get out of its own way. $51.50 hit to the penny. Great call. Yeah, I got it, Arlene. Yes, yes, yes. Good job. Good job, guys. Not in a trade at the moment, but 51.50 was perfect for 10 freaking points. Wow. Wah, wah, wah. Nice job, guys. Jeff, post trades before you get in them, not after you've done them. Doesn't really help anybody. So let us know when you're going to get into a trade so we can follow if we choose. Okay. Boom, chakalaka. Just say, guys, I'm looking to get in here before it happens. We still like the 55, still like the 33. Uh, 15 EMA is 34. Let's come up a little. Should have trusted that fib. That was a great trade. It's all right. 34, 55. 34 or 55. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, let's look. Yes, let's switch our orb. Give me 1 second, guys. Cancel some orders. Let's change our orb. All right. So like where we're at in that. Gold, let's take a look. 40.28 for Dom. Look. Okay, let's put it out. MGC, 40.28. Boom. All right. Waiting is the hardest part. Good morning, Bish. Sitting in the middle of everything now. Guys, you see any stocks doing anything, please pop it up there. This SKXY. SKHY. Nothing. Like the bottom of the orb in that if you're trading it. 159. Welcome to summertime. AMD, is that getting ready for a short ski? Nope. I don't think we can do a breakout of the orb again because it's going to move 6 points to get there. So just chill it out here, guys. Certainly looks like we want to be long. That's for sizzle. Why did we pick the 15 EMA on the downside? Now it's either the 9 or the 15. We can come up to the 9 now. 38. It's down 12 points, so we'll come up to that. Twice the ATR. We don't chase. They hit our levels, we get in trades. We'll give 55 a couple more minutes. Like to see it on this pop up. What do we got above 55? Let's check the videotape. Yeah, 55 is also the 200 EMA on the 1 hour chart. Boom. So we got a couple of levels up there. We'll give it a couple more minutes. Certainly long looks like the way to be, right? 37.50 is a fib. Yeah, I'm at 38-ish. We're good. Give this 55 another couple of minutes. We'll see how aggressive we want to get. You know, the 9 EMA is 40, which is down 10 points. 40 and 37. So, you know what we're going to do? Let's do this. Let's put it out 40 small. Let's try to get into an early trend trade. 40 and 37. Do the MESs and size up a little if we can pull back to that. 1 at 40, 2 at 37. Oh, let me get rid of this other stuff. Gold is dead. So let's try an early trend trade small. We got 40, we got 37, we got 32. Just post them before we get there. I mean, the 51.50 was great. See if we get 40 on this pop down. Otherwise, we'll go down to 37. And we got 37 and 32. Yeah. All right, what do you guys think? Down to 37 now? Yeah. All right. Chill. We got 37 and the bottom of the orb is 32. So 37 is still down another 6 points from here. That's the ATR. Down with that. Relax, guys and girls. It is what it is. Like to see 37 on this bop. David, quick question. I believe I just passed my first 50. I hit 53,000. So you have to wait end of the day for them to activate. Yes, correct. You will get an email, Roman, and you're going to have to pay the activation fee. So it'll probably happen tomorrow. Yep. You get an email later today. Or tonight. With the course you passed in 2 days. I love it. Love it. Robert. Bum, 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 bum. Bought course and account Friday morning. I love it. All right, let's see if we can get down to 37 on this pop. Otherwise, we go to 32, the bottom of the orb, right? Be patient. Cancel the short for now. Cancel the short in gold for now. Get rid of this stuff here. And relax. You stink. Womp. Yep. Let's do it. We'll call it 33, Vish. So you guys, yeah, I know we're missing trades, but that's going to happen. We're patient, we're disciplined. Now we're down on our 30 EMA. Because that will be an 8-point move. It fits the ATR. Again, big fat chill pill. Netflix is down $1 again. Not ready for that though. SKHU. Pulling back to a level. Whoa. SKHY. I want to see the spread in this thing. SKHY. SK. That's like 20 cents. It's not horrible. 154. We'll put a marker. How did I get an order filled? Ooh, I left out 37, you idiot. Wah. That's why we cancel. Uh, 75.33, right? This pop. Whoa, this is news, guys. Chill pill. Yep. Something just popped out. Relax. Yes, no orders. No orders. News. Don't do anything. Don't touch anything, guys. Just take a chill pill. Chill. Yes, don't put any orders out. Don't do anything. Boom, 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 boom. How about the 200 EMA, guys? 75.16 small. Let's do that. 75.16. If we go fast. 200 EMA. Boom. Keep it small. Now, if we get to 16, that's why I'd be looking to buy some options on the spiders. Now just take it easy. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, what did Donnie tweet now is exactly right. It's the only action we get is when he tweets. See if we get 16 on this pop. I guess that 748 was a nice resistance level, huh? Again, keep things small, guys. Boom, 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 boom. This pop. Obviously, we'll look on the short side if we get any kind of rally. We don't know what the news was, but probably that the ceasefire was nonsense. As always. 16 on this pop down, guys. Otherwise, we got, what do we got? 74.94. Go straight down 6 points over canceling. And just relax. $14's a pivot point. Okay, we can go down a little bit if you want. 14? Don't yell at me. We'll call it 14.25. Short side, we got 33 and we got 42. But we're working with a 7 ATR now, guys and girls. So you just got to be patient. I'm going to give this another minute or two. we'll look for a far from moving average trade. Yeah, we didn't want to see that bounce. Did not want to see that bouncy bounce. All right, what do you guys think? Just take a big fat chill pill? And I don't like the 16 anymore, right? Now that we bounced. 31 on the short side, I'm down with that. 10 of what?
Those big fat chill pills.
Oh. Bottom of the orb is 31. Yes, let's do that. 75, 31. Oh. I think we chill on the buy side. We got 74.94. Let me know if anybody has anything out on the buy side, guys and girls. There was a fight at the straight. 2 more soldiers died. David, why that entry long on the 9 and the 15? No, we didn't have an entry long on the 9 and the 15. Oh, yeah, we did. Oh, no, I think we canceled it as it was going down. We did not. 75.10's a fib. I like the 14 if we get there. Who posted 14? Yeah, Jim. I'm bouncing now. So we got the short out. It's good. Just be patient, guys. I told you the only action we're going to get today is if we get tweeted. And that's exactly what happened. SpaceX down $3 again. Right, so the spiders are still up, so whatever that news was, it's not like we took it all the way down. 30.50, I'm game. Boom, chakalaka. This pop. Do it. Anytime we get these big giant news candles, they always bounce up 10 points. It always ends up being nonsense. Just hard to pick the bottom of them. Now we're sitting in the middle of everything now. All right, we still like 14. I don't know. You guys like 14 or do we have something lower? Mio has 1050. Anyone else got something there? Just be patient. No, we don't like the 200 EMA anymore. 14 was a fib. Everybody okay with that? 14 will be down from 25. I'm okay with that. It's not 10 points. It's fine. If we do it on this Nick Papadopoulos. Oh yeah, 14 is a pivot. All right, this pop. It's good. Nah. No, we didn't even hit 16, so. Again, I'm not crazy about the 14 now, right? We just bounced. Yeah, I mean, we didn't miss it by much. Missed it by 3 points. It never hit 16. 7509 is the 4-hour 200. Boom. 0950. All right, we'll go 10. I like it. And guys and girls, just relax. There's nothing we can do right now. It's all news related. Boom. Big fat, you know what. So it turns out when the spiders hit that daily level at 748, that was your gigantor resistance. We could not get above it. I like the 10-y. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10 news. Watch list is explained in a separate course, a separate module. Watch list and scanners. That's what you want to look for. Yeah, we're not doing anything now, Goog. Sitting in the middle of nowhere's land. Usually this is the only action we get all day and we get a couple of good trades out of it. Today we didn't. Yeah, but it's a separate module on risk management, watch lists and scanners. Oil's not doing anything. Gold spiking down. Nothing to do there. Middle of the RSI. All right, let's see if we spike down to 10 on this pop. Uh-oh. What did I leave out? Oh, I left out 14. Just got out break even. 10 on this pop, guys. What do we got below 10? We got 74.94. We want to get short, man. That's the bottom line. If we can get any kind of rally. I'm not crazy about 10. Thank you, Scotty. How low did we just get? We got the 1350. Yeah, we can't like 10 anymore. Oy, oy, oy. All right, what else we got? Expanding time frames. Yeah, 10 was a 200 EMA, but we're only 2 points away from that, and we missed it. And daily, we're back below everything. Got a pivot point at 01, Nick? Do we? I don't have a pivot point at 01. A 4 hour. All right. 74.97 is a fib. That's where we're going to be. We're getting, we might get far from moving average down there too. I like it. Again, Robert, don't post trades after you get in them. Please post trades before you get in them. Let us know what you're doing so we can all participate if we want. Otherwise, it doesn't do anyone any good. As a matter of fact, it creates FOMO from people who missed the trade, including myself. Oh, it was 5 o'clock in the morning? Love it. Shorts are all around. Let's see what we got. Yeah, around 27 again, 25 to 27. We can go 27 again. I'm down with that. Boom, chakalaka laka. Done. Cancel 30. Yeah. I hear that, Scotty. SPY beautiful reject of the 30-minute 200 EMA. Again, post them if you see them. We got to 11. We didn't get to 09. Still like the short of 27, guys. You should be on the VI. Again, this is a whole money management course, but you should be on the MESs with a 7-point stop. And between a 2 and 4-point take profit based on our risk management. But we can't be trading ESs with a 7-point stop now. Too much risk. Again, it depends on your risk tolerance. 26.50. Where am I? 27. All right, we can lower to 26.50. Because that is the ATR VI, and everything we do, all of our risk management is based on the average true range of the stock or future. So you see it right here, the ATR is 7 points. So we have to have a 7-point stop. But my risk is set at $200, right? So I can't even trade one contract. We shoot for a couple of points and then half the ATR in every trade down. And you can trail the second part of your trade and try to get more out of it. But usually half the ATR is a good trade. On our entire position. And again, all this is in the risk management, guys and girls. Keep going through your course. It's all there. All right, nobody has anything higher than 74.97, right? Okay. So if we're doing evals at this point, should I keep doing minis or lower to mine? No, keep doing minis on your evals. Yeah. Just sitting in low. Hey, Scotty, you here? Okay. I'm on my Vanquish. How do I open up the MU option chain? So I can make a trade?
Up in the top left corner, you see the options drop down box.
Yeah.
Now, do not click option chain. I want you to drag it off of that menu and put it somewhere on your chart. Like, go ahead and click options. Now, click and drag option chain in that menu.
Oh, okay.
Correct. Now you can take that and you can synchronize it to a watch list or type the symbol MU in the top there. So it says add symbol next to option chain. Type MU. Now don't hit enter, click it.
I did.
Oh, it gave it to you. There you go.
Got it. Thank you all. Yeah, we're going to go over this
video tonight. The video tonight is going to show them how to link the option chain to a watch list and simplify their lives. I'll have that done tonight.
Beautiful. And what? And do walk us through how to do the limit orders and all that stuff.
Oh no, this will be total layout setup, trade bar, executing brackets, and saving your layout. That'll be in the video tonight when I record it.
Beautiful. Here, Scotty, where is the option chain? I'm not seeing it.
It's because it's off your screen.
I know. How do I get it?
You have to move, like I would grab the square next to the words options chain. Click, well, don't do that. Down here on the bottom where you have option chain. See that down at the bottom left? Go to the left. Next to the word option is a little square thing. You can drag it around. It looks like 6 dots. Farther left. See the corner? That guy. Now hold and drag that until it goes up next to your chart. Move your cursor up. As you move your mouse around, the system is trying to guess where you want to put it.
There
There
we
you
go.
go. And the options change on the bottom. And I think you can grab that top bar and shrink that white space there.
Got it. Thank you. Meanwhile, this market's getting bagel smeared here, guys and girls. We're at 74.97. I'm good with that. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Cancel on 75.03. Okay, we're good with 97. All right, where do we like our shorty? Where do we like the shorty, guys? We're at 26. Yeah, we got a bunch of stuff up there. That's fine. I still like 26 just if we go up 10 points. Fish has 23.50. Let's do it. Up 10 points. No action today. A lot of volatility and no action. Everybody just be patient. It is what it is. Sometimes you're the rat and sometimes you're the cheese, guys. No, if you're on eval accounts, you should be trading the ESs, guys, on Apex or whatever you're using. You should be trading the ESs on eval accounts. Guys, the only reason I'm trading the MESs here is to show everybody what we're doing. So everybody knows what orders we have out, where, and why. You're on eval accounts. We should, yeah, you got it. Oh, you're answering Kevin's. Yes. I got you. All right, going to take a little break. Come back. We'll hang out with YouTube for a little while longer. Take a chill pill, relax. We'll hang out with everybody for a little bit longer. Everybody take a little 5-minute break. Relax. Be patient. Our orders are good. 23 if we go fast. Smoke them if you got them. Back in 5, guys. All right, guys, cancel 2350. We just missed it. Bottom of the orb, 32. Everybody comfortable with that? Yep, 3150. I just got to take this phone call. I'll be right back. Boom, chaka. Scott, are you here? Maybe you can help Archie out. I'll be right back. Actually, let's do this since we're not doing anything here. I don't know, YouTube, you guys want us to hang out a little longer with you? Up to you guys. Talk to me. Surfer Durf, you cheated by a tick. We'll hang out for a little while longer. All right. Let's take a 5-minute break. Everybody stretch out for a couple minutes. Be right back. All right, guys and gals. Nowhere's land. We're up, we're down, we're nowhere. Usually by this time we're done trading for the day. Fortunately, we did nothing. Missed our 200 EMA there. Actually, we had one losing trade. That was it. NQ 200 EMA. Can't wait for boot camp next week. Yes, baby. 80 hours of live instruction, guys, in our boot camp. Do we still have the course on sale? I don't even know if we do anymore. We had our ultimate course on sale, $200 off instead of $699, $499. That includes the 80-hour boot camp, Tuesday and Thursday night slow markets, every course that we have, stocks, options, futures, one-time payment, never have to give us another dime. You become part of the family forever. And the boot camp. So imagine doing what we do on YouTube, 8 hours a day, and sometimes 11 hours a day. Enroll now. Do we still have the sale? We don't have it on the website, but if anyone wants it, I will give it to them. So if you're interested in getting the ultimate course for $499 instead of $699, send me an email and I'll get you a $200 discount. Oh. Hit my goal this morning, no losing trades. Bob, post your trades, man. Everybody who's here, please post every trade that you're doing so we can get involved. All right? What is everybody else doing today? Talk to me, Goosies. Share the love. Fish, we haven't had a trade, right? At least I haven't. Well, the one trade that we had, we just missed getting in on a 200. Yeah, we had one losing trade, right? One we had when the news bleep came out. Yeah, that was it. Right, it's going to happen. Nothing else set up. Yet there's a bunch of people in here who made money. So that's what I mean, guys. Share, man. Share. Yeah, we had one trade. Again, Roman, I don't know. How did you do that? We're here to help each other, guys and girls. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. I have no idea how to use Vanquish, Scotty. I went in when Micron hit our 200 EMA right here at whatever that was, 871, and I bought an 875 call. I must have hit the wrong buttons because I blew the account and it went up $6. I have no idea how to use that platform. Hopefully we're going to straighten that out tonight. I got to get another account. So this way, when you're doing it, I'm going to do it. So I have my platform set up the right way, and I know how to do option, limit orders, and all that stuff. All right, Elijah. I mean, we had a little profit in it before it went down. I didn't think so. But okay. Maybe we did. It went up 2 points. Look at that. Yeah, that I know. All right, guys. Do we like 23 short again? This looks like
NQ 200, you just missed it.
what? What? NQ 200. I just missed what? Did you post it to make a trade?
Yes, I did.
Did you really? Where the hell was I?
You looked at it.
How long ago did you post it? Oh, there it is.
Uh,
I see it. I see it.
You
I
see it? Yeah. Yeah.
1039. Great job. Look at that, guys. NQ 200. This went up 60 points. Boom, chakalaka laka. Holy crap. All right, what do we like short, guys? We just got up to, oh, let's put the bottom of the orb. What is that? 32, just in case. Great call, Trent. Did anyone else see that, guys? The post and do it with Trent? Beautiful job. Obviously, I didn't see it.
Next time I'm getting on the mic and yelling it.
Yes, open up, baby. Guys, 200 EMA and NQ. Boom, chakalaka. Yeah, the bucket is bipolar here. Went long ES around 850. Okay, hold on. So I went long ES 950 trend trade. Yeah, you didn't do anything wrong. That was just the news bleep that came out at 950. No, you didn't do anything wrong. I would have been looking to make that trade too. But this news came out and blasted right through everything. But it was a nice early trend trade that was setting up, and then the news blasted out. So you did not do anything wrong. MNQ, pre-market high and low for longs and shorts. Okay, what's the pre-market low? Down here, 28,768. Okay. We're just bouncing around in a 10-point range in the ES. It's up, down, up, down, up, down, 22.12, 22.12, 22.11. I like it. So your ATR and the NQs, guys and girls, is 50 points. So we're looking for a 100-point move to get into a trade. Bounced off the 200 again. I don't know, but one of them's no good, Tons. 32. Well, we'll leave 31.50. And I still like the 74.97 if we go down. Actually, it's 74.95 is our previous day close and previous week. So let's just go down to 95. Boom, 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 boom. Show it out. Chill the wine, dig that girl. Yes, it was absolutely news then. Everybody got caught in that trade. You did nothing wrong. 0.0. I don't need to be short this spider anymore, do I? We went down 4 freaking points. So we're just chopping around in summertime volume now with nothing to do, unfortunately. I'm just waiting on a friend. I'm just waiting on a friend. We'll take our break in a couple minutes. Say goodbye to YouTube. Oh, YouTubers, by the way, don't forget to register for the webinar on Wednesday. It doesn't cost anything. That's just WSGTA.com. And if you guys have any questions about anything in between when we're on here on Mondays and Fridays, just send me an email. Boom. No, 2250 fits. It would be up 12 points. It's 1.5 times the ATR. By every Monday and Friday, you just go to our website and there's a link for YouTube. If you're not in the room visiting, or if you're a member of the room, you don't have to worry about it. No, we just do YouTube Mondays and Fridays, and then we're in our trading room every single day, all day. Well, hopefully not all day. Yeah, too close for an 06 double bottom. That would only be down 5 points from here. The ATR is 8 now. Can I take a look at Adobe? I absolutely can. Access to the trading room? Send me an email. Trading room is $299 a month, guys and girls. That includes the live boot camp every month. And live trading every single day with PayPal. Am I wrong? Are we having trend trade on the mini Dow? What is that symbol? We kind of have a trend trade in everything right now. Look, if we look at the futures, we hit the 9 EMA and the 15 EMA up at, what was that, 22? 20, and we're down 10 points from there. So the answer is yes. We are in a downtrend. At the moment, no question about it. Certainly in the Dow, yes. Oil should be going the opposite way. Gold doesn't care. Yeah, I mean, technically, our short now is 18. Actually, we're going to lower it. I'm going to go down the trend if we can. MESs. 18. It's up 10 points. That's exactly the ATR. Yeah, we take our break. We're going to cancel everything. Not going to leave anything out. But. And our next buy side is down here. Previous week close. But yes, we are absolutely having a trend trade. If you go to our scanners for stocks, okay, NVIDIA downtrend, all these things are in downtrends. Everything's starting to break down a little bit now. Getting the smackadaka wackadaka. So we certainly want to try to get short this trend now. Now, if we get down like to 850 in Micron, I'll buy some calls for the day. Vanquish. Wednesday webinar is 8 p.m. At this moment, we have like 900 people registered. Just to go to WSGTA. That doesn't cost anything. Yeah, the market's very slow. We're just crawling around. We're going to give away some accounts on Wednesday, 2 Apex accounts. I think we're giving away like 20 accounts. Do you see a good entry point for the ES? Yes, I do. For a trade, if we get down to our previous day close and previous week close, down 11 points from here at 74.95. That's why we have an order out there. Below that, we got our previous day low and previous week low at 74.73. So 94 is down 13 points from here. It's 1.5 times the ATR. That still fits. Now, always want it to go as quickly as possible to hit one of our levels. The slower it goes, the less the odds are of that trade working. Any trade we're looking to go in, the faster it gets to one of our levels, the better the trade is going to be. That's simple-ish. MQ, bottom of the orb for shorts. Let's look. Well, yes, if we get up to the bottom of the orb, I love it. 1650 is the short now. And the ESs, that's lower. It's up 12 points. Always, guys and girls, ATR is the most important thing when we're trading futures. Always. So let's see if we can spec down to 94. Boom, 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 boom. Again, the market's still up today. It feels like we're down a gazillion points. The market's up. It's whack. Not up much anymore, but it's still up. With an 8-point stop, 8-point ATR, I still don't give it more than 5-point stop. But if you're on the MESs, if I'm on the ESs, I don't give it more than a 5-point stop in the ESs. With an 8-point ATR, yes, my first profit would be 2 points. And then I'd look to get between, 4 and 6 points on the second one. Yeah, 4 is okay. Keep having these smackdowns and these little bounces. Smackdown, little bounce. Smackdown, little bounce. Apple down $7 today. Again, the market's like dead flat. Bottom line. And we're sitting at like a 32 RSI, so we're not oversold by any stretch of the imagination yet. SKHY. We're getting into level where we like that. SKHY. Nope. Not yet. I don't know if anyone's trading their Vanquish, but we get around this 850 in MU. I'll buy some, like 855, 860 calls close to the money. Do it. Do it. Do it, to 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 do it, right? Yeah, we'll take our break in a few minutes. Yes. What's London, 11:30? Do you teach beginners? We specialize in beginners, Amy. All of our courses assume that nobody knows anything about anything, Amy. From the language of the stock market, very, very basic limit orders, market orders, stop orders. Yes, we assume nobody knows anything. And then we go through advanced techniques. Everything's methodical. You have hundreds of hours of archives in your course. I think the course itself at this point is like 15 hours long. So yes, it's for anybody. It's a one-time charge. There's no more after that. You become part of the family. You get every Tuesday night, every Thursday night, slow markets. We have our mentorship meetings every Thursday night for a couple of hours. Talk about trades, any problems that anybody's having. You are family. Bottom line. Yeah, and like Scotty said, it's nuanced with the stop orders and all that stuff. But again, we go over that in the course too. Risk management. All right, we're going to take our break. Everybody take a big fat chill pill. I like these orders, but I'm not leaving any orders out when I leave my machine. YouTubers, we will see you guys bright and early on Friday. Boom, chaka-laka laka. Yeah, don't forget, anyone who's part of our, gets any of our courses has access to Scotty's private mentorship meetings. He charges next to nothing and gives you hours and hours of anything that you need, period. That is for our course members. Is shorting the 200 EMA good to get into right now? If we get there, what is it? 17 coming up from 01. Yes, that works for me. Absolutely, buy it. You're getting it. Yes, yes, yes. So let's take our 20-minute break. YouTubers, I'll see you guys bright and early on Friday. Hopefully, we'll see you all on Wednesday night. Go sign up for the webinar. See everybody on Wednesday night. We'll give away a bunch of accounts. And we'll see everybody bright and early on Friday. Let's hope today is the worst day we ever have, and tomorrow's a better day. I think this might be our first losing day ever on YouTube. We're 1 for 1. It happens. All right. I'll see you two bright and early on Friday. Thank you guys for showing up as always. Any questions, send me an email. Scotty's out Friday. All good. Boom, chaka-laka laka. Scotty, I think I'm out the last week of August or something. I think I sent it to you, but I'll resend it. Thank you, YouTubers. So let's hope today's the worst day we ever have, and tomorrow's a better day. I say peace and love, peace and love, peace and love. See everybody on Wednesday night. Boom. Be there or be square. D Green is out of here like Vladimir Oversky and Mr. Outsky. All right.